Hey, what's going on, guys? Patriot Prime here once again with another Generation 1 Transformers review. But before we get to talking about this vintage toy, I need you guys to do me a favor. If you happen to be watching this video right here and you are not a subscriber to my channel, would you mind hitting that subscribe button down there? It won't cost you a thing, but it'll help me and my channel out tremendously. My goal for myself is to try to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of October for TFCon in Reston, Virginia. So hashtag 2000 by TFCon. I'd really appreciate the help. Now, on to the figure. The toy we're going to review in this video is 1987's Generation 1 Weirdwolf. Now, Weirdwolf first appeared in the animated series in Season 4, which was titled The Rebirth. It was actually just a 3-part miniseries opposed to a full-length season of the Transformers. He was one of Galvatron's shock troops that ended up being transported to the planet Nebulon, where he underwent the Headmaster procedure and was binary bonded with the Nebulon Monzo. Now, in the animated show, he really didn't do much at all. He was just a background character. Now, in the Japanese Headmaster series, he played a much larger role, but I'm really not familiar with the Japanese series. I know, I need to educate myself on that. So I'm going to leave his animated history to the US. Now, as far as Marvel Comics was concerned, Weirdwolf was one of Scorponok's troopers. And same storyline, he ends up going to the planet Nebulon, where he is binary bonded once again to Monzo, first appearing in Headmasters issue number 1. And like the cartoon series, he also really didn't play much of a part whatsoever. He's most noted for the way the writers had him talking, almost like an evil Yoda. Ooh, destroy Autobots, I will, and stuff like that. Other than that, he really didn't do much at all in Marvel Comics. So enough of the history of this figure. Let's get weird as we go over 1987's Weirdwolf. And welcome to Patriot Prime Reviews. As his name implies, Weirdwolf transforms into a robotic wolf, or something that is supposed to look like a robotic wolf. And I guess it kind of does. You can see the little wolf ears right there. He does have a tail that wags. It goes up and down. So, yeah, I guess that's a wolf. I mean, it was the 80s. You use your imagination. He's not bad looking at all. I love the molded details on the guy, and he's covered in them all the way around. Nice sticker details. I can't remember if these are Toy Hacks stickers or the originals. I know there's a Toy Hacks Decepticon logo in robot mode, but I'm not sure if I picked up a really good Weirdwolf or not. He's got the rub symbol right there, articulation. The legs can move around, and they are on a ratchet. 4 legs, they can move. Kind of a transformation joint there. And the rear legs, very slightly, and a slight knee bend due to transformation as well. He also has a jaw that can move up and down, but it's weird. It's kind of like a double hinge. The top part of the head and the lower part kind of move together. He doesn't have much range of motion. There's some molded teeth right there. But that's about it for wolf mode. He does have this really cool feature right here on the shoulders. They can slide these panels up, revealing missile pods. So I think that's pretty cool. Of course, that can also be utilized in robot mode. Let's go ahead and put those back down. Now on the back, he has a translucent pinkish reddish hatch. You open this up, and this is where you'll find his Headmaster partner, Monzo. Go ahead and get him out, and we'll take a look at him. Monzo is your typical Headmaster figure. He's got fairly nice details. Nice face sculpt. Limited articulation, of course. The arms can move up and down. I don't like moving the arms on these vintage Headmaster figures just because those little pegs can snap off really easy now because, you know, square arm, square back, and you're trying to move these. Legs, He can do a sitting position, and there at the knee, you can make him look like that. But that's about it. I love the molded details on this guy. He's got like little thrusters right there on his legs. Transformation to head mode. You simply fold him in half like so, and flip this panel up on the back, revealing Weirdwolf's face. I really, really wish they gave some paint applications for the eyes. He could have really benefited from some eyeballs. Granted, the mold makes it look like he's got some pupils, but he could use some paint applications, or Toy Hacks really needs to give these guys eye decals. They gave them to Mindwipe. Why they didn't give them to the rest of the figures, I have no idea. So let's go ahead and put Monzo aside, and we'll go ahead and transform Weirdwolf into robot mode. Let's shut the hatch. We're going to pull the tail off. You can tell my office is hot. The rub symbol's starting to transform. So anyway, tail's off. Next thing we'll do is take this section, fold up, and extend the wolf legs out. And then take the blue sections, and you're going to fold those up. These in turn will form the robot legs. Then you're going to move these shoulders around. Mine are a little tight. Take the wolf forelegs, fold those back, revealing the robot fist. Do that on both sides. Take the wolf head, fold down as well. And as you can see, he's got a hell of a backpack. One of the things I can't stand about this figure. And there we have Weirdwolf's robot body. Flip this panel down right here. This has the tech spec gimmick. So when you actually attach the head to the body, you'll see those tech spec spin. So let's see what his readings are. Get the head in place. There we go. His speed is halfway, strength halfway, and intelligence is through the roof, which makes no sense because in the comics and in the cartoon, he is portrayed as an idiot. So go figure. Go ahead and pop that back up. That's the Toy Hack sticker that I knew I put on this guy, so there's that. As in Wolf mode, you can slide these panels up, revealing the rocket pods. This is actually how I like to display my figure. You can take the tail, which now forms a sword. We'll put that in his left hand. And he also comes with a blaster. It's a blaster in the same color as the thighs and arms. We'll go ahead and put that in his right hand. So there you go, guys. There is Weirdwolf, all armed and ready for battle. Now, the figure from the front does not look bad at all. I like the collars on the guy, though it's kind of weird that the head is a completely different color than the rest of the figure, other than that blue. Articulation, he's a G1. He doesn't have much. The legs can go forward, so he can kick somebody. And, of course, the arms can move up and down, and he has a slight elbow bend. Very slight, thanks to transformation. Like I said, mine is very, very tight. I really don't like fooling with him too much. This is how mine is displayed. As I showed earlier, the back is what kills me. There's just really no way to get these pieces flush. I mean, that looks horrible. Granted, you can't see it on the shelf, but still, that right there kills it for me for this figure. So there you go, guys. There is 1987's Weirdwolf with Monzo in robot mode. Now for some size comparison, here is 1987's Weirdwolf with Generation 1 Optimus Prime, fellow 1987 Headmaster Skull Cruncher, Naga Hat. Notice the size difference here. He is way smaller than the other large Headmasters. And his Titans Return figure, Wolfwire. I don't know why they couldn't use Weirdwolf. I mean, you mean to tell me that someone actually trademarked Weirdwolf from Hasbro? And this Wolfwire figure it's a nice figure, but unfortunately, this is one of those Transformers that you're afraid to transform because these translucent hinges up here, from what I hear, can snap really easy. So unfortunately, my Wolfwire figure will stay in robot mode. 1987's Weirdwolf is a decent Transformers toy, but he's not the best Headmaster figure. I like his gimmick. I like the roll-up missile launchers on his shoulders. Robot mode from the front looks okay. Granted, he is a little small, but this back here just kills me. I hate that backpack. It just looks terrible. Granted, it's G1. What you gonna do? But man, I get Army flashbacks looking at this. I remember doing ruck marches with my backpack. I mean, that's how I looked going on those hills. So there you go, guys. There is 1987's Generation 1 Headmaster Weirdwolf with Monzo. So, does a Generation 1 Weirdwolf belong in your collection? You know, if you're a Generation 1 completionist or love the Headmasters, yes, by all means, pick this guy up. You're going to need him to complete your set. Otherwise, I wouldn't go out of your way to try to find this guy. I mean, he is my least favorite of the larger Headmasters. He's just way too much junk in the trunk for my liking. He's shorter than the other figures, and he's just not that worth it, in my opinion. Plus, finding a authentic G1 with the gun, the sword, and Monzo, the Headmaster, can cost you quite a lot. So that's just my opinion. He's one, if you're going to collect Headmasters, save him for last, unless you can find a good deal on him. Now on eBay, I know there are KO versions of this guy for about $35, $40, so there is that route as well, and from what I hear, they're pretty good KOs. And guys, I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out my videos. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. As I said before, hashtag 2000 by TFCon. Your subscriptions really help me out. Also, check out my series, The Sit Rep, where I sit down and interview other Transformer collectors, YouTubers, and we have a blast talking about those plastic robots back there. If you're needing a t-shirt, check out the Patriot Prime merch store. I've got t-shirts featuring my new Hoo-Ah logo and the Patriot Prime logo as well on different colors. I think I've got blue, black, navy, and light blue. Guys, as always, I appreciate each and every one of you. This is Patriot Prime signing out. Hoo-Ah!